What makes a short-term rental property accessible? Information provided by Becoming Rentable, the accessible short-term rental experts. What makes you happy? Is it hanging out with family, playing video games, going to a sporting event, or even traveling? Your answer is subjective and can only be answered by you. The same is true for the answer to what makes a short-term rental property accessible. For 62 million Americans that have a disability, this question can be answered 62 million different ways. What is accessible to one person may not be accessible for the next. Some people need grab bars and a roll-in shower, while others might need a wheel under sink. The combinations are endless. So how do you determine if a short-term rental is accessible? You can't, but the renter can. That's why Becoming Rentable created 36 filters. Our extensive list allows each person to customize or handpick the accessibility features they need to have for a great vacation. The renter simply clicks the accessible features they need, like a zero threshold entry, a wheel under sink in the bathroom, or a shower chair. You simply click on these filters and you get accessible short-term rental property options designed with your needs in mind. Easy enough, right? Not quite yet. Currently, short-term rental booking platforms only include wheelchair accessibility. But not Becoming Rentable, we're ahead of the game. We have expanded our search criteria to include wheelchair, walker, hearing, vision, and autism IDD accessible options. Accessible short-term rental properties are in great demand. The short-term rental industry reports that 70,000 guests with mobility needs search for accessible rentals each month, but less than 2% of all short-term rentals are accessible. On top of that, many booking agencies don't understand what information to provide to make the search for an accessible short-term rental property easier. Supplying accurate and trustworthy accessible filters is crucial to the renter being able to find the right combination of accessibility features that make a property accessible for them. We know identifying and finding an accessible short-term rental property is hard and sometimes even daunting for renters and even hosts. Enter the Becoming Rentable certification process. Our certification process was created to expand the potential reach for property management companies by redefining what it means to be accessible. Our staff will validate which properties on your platform have accessible features so that the listings are accurate and the information is up to date. In addition, we will review and provide recommendations on the use of photography for each listing. This all leads to your property being certified by the experts at Becoming Rentable. All Becoming Rentable's certified properties will be added to our ever-growing list featured on our accessible rental search page. By adding a certification filter on booking platforms, renters will know exactly what each property offers for them. Again, this is extremely important so that renters can find the right combination of filters to meet their needs. By using Becoming Rentable, you will not only boost your bookings, but also confidently identify accessibility features of your properties, knowing that the people that need them will find your property, which leads to gaining the trust of renters. So, are you ready for your short-term rental property to be certified by Becoming Rentable?